We are back at the news station. I am here to proudly announce that Van is going to death row because he blew up the entire school and killed 999 million people and sent Benny 4,000 miles into space. The school will need some major remodeling, but Van had different plans. He escaped death row and ran into the woods. It was easy to find him because of the smell. All of a sudden, Van sharted his pants again and leveled all building in a 400-mile radius, while also making a crater that is 5,000 feet down. Eventually, Van died from the severe burns on his body, and his dear Brenlin was devastated to hear the news. Jocelyn and Ava were flying their boat in a desert till they popped a tire. Then Benny came along and set it on fire. They took a vacation down to Mexico when they ran into the Mexican cartels. A dog came up to them and said it would fix Jocelyn's diabetes. Then the actual cartel came and said they would fix their diabetes if they became illegal Mexicans. They agreed and headed back when they ran into Brenlin, who got lost. When they were almost home, they stopped at Taco Bell for food, when they heard really loud noises from the bathroom. When they went to check, they saw Van sharting himself on the toilet. Brenlin got constipated too, and they were both glued to the toilet. Jocelyn and Ava didn't know what to do, so they just left. Benny was walking around till he heard very loud noises from the bathroom. When he went in, he saw Van sharting himself. Benny was asking him why the hell did he pick now to shart himself. Van told him he was trying to blow up the illegal Mexicans by getting so constipated they fly out of our country. Benny quickly found out that at Van 9,000 tacos to get him so constipated. But when he finally let out the Ripper, Benny got launched 800 miles into space and Van got launched to the sun, destroying it and humanity as we know it. Jocelyn and Ava were hanging out till they found Van sharting himself on the toilet. Benny was there and was dying from the smell. He eventually fainted and the girls moved him. He somehow survived, but when he woke up, he sharted himself so aggressively he left his brown chocolate ice cream everywhere. Van finally got out of the bathroom and he saw the ice cream everywhere. He was wondering what happened till he saw Benny dead on the ground. The reason why he died was because of the diarrhea build-up in his body. But then Van's dementia kicked in and he went to eat 800 tacos at Taco Bell, causing a nuclear explosion. But after all that, everyone in 7th grade survived except for Benny. Eventually, Van died of the severe burns on his body, and his dear Brenlin got so upset. She sharted so aggressively that the planet they were living on blew up, and she eventually died. Then the ripping duties were passed on to Joey, and then he blew up Kenzie with an obliteration ripper. And after all that, Jocelyn and Joey will live happily ever after. Widespread news about the Mexicans. Van plans to wipe them out with an obliteration ripper. He will shart his pants very aggressively to push all the illegal Mexicans out of America. This ripper might backfire and explode the Earth. We are moving some Americans to Mars in case. Van pulled off the stunt, but it backfired horribly when he accidentally made the universe go kaboom. Humans were completely extinct, and Van died from severe 5th-degree burns in his constipated crack. Sadly, the illegal Mexicans made it to another universe, but that didn't stop the shockwave of the Ripper to obliterate them too. Van destroyed all universes in an 800-universe radius. This Ripper is known as the constipated illegal Mexican Ripper. Van was into school when he saw the illegal Mexicans. He got super scared and turned around to shart his pants very aggressively. He sharted and his pants flew off while the school exploded, killing everyone and destroying everything. Van ripped another one in court while being sent to death row. The judge was astonished by his powerful crack. It just so happens that the judge was Brenlin. Brenlin fell in love instantly and had a heart attack, so Van was sent free. They tried to arrest him again while in an underground cave, and he uses his obliteration ripper to escape. He sharts to the moon and back, causes a magnitudes 9,999,998 earthquake. Benny was flung to Mars. He found Elon Musk's alien uncle there. His uncle sharted him back to Earth to fight Van. Elon Musk's uncle sharts at Van, pushing him back a few feet. Van used his most powerful ripper called the Big Ripper. He sharted his pants so loudly and so aggressively that the universe went kaboom. The uncle was so astonished that he gave him constipation to Ivan, making him even more powerful. Widespread news about the illegal Mexicans. They fled Mexico because Ivan accidentally sharted on one of the cartel members. When he went to school the next day, there were so many illegal Mexicans. Ivan got so scared that he jumped 50 feet into the air and let out the most wet, loud, aggressive obliteration ripper ever. This ripper sent all the illegal Mexicans out of America, and Ivan got a Nobel Peace Prize. He got so excited that his constipation finally ended, and he blew up the whole world and went to Mars. He met Elon Musk's alien uncle there. His uncle decided to bring the Earth back. Ivan sharted his way back to Earth with his super powerful brown constipated crack. When he got back, Joe Biden was so astonished by his powerful, aggressive, loud crack that he gave him 10,000 more peace prizes. Elon Musk's alien uncle appeared to applaud him on his crack-tackler accomplishments. Ivan then sharted his pants using his wet, powerful, supercharged constipation ripper. It sent a shockwave that was so powerful it leveled all building in a 950-mile radius 5 times. Brenlin was so happy for her dear Ivan that she got constipated too and sharted herself. Benny and Ivan was walking around till Ivan wanted to go to Taco Bell. Benny was nervous because Ivan always gets constipated here. But Ivan didn't care and ordered 700 tacos for himself and 300 for Benny. Benny was able to survive the constipation, but Ivan ran to the toilet. When Benny came in to check on him, half the toilet was missing and Ivan was still sharting himself on the toilet. Benny came out of the bathroom and before he knew, there was a nuclear explosion and he was sent to Mars. He ran into Elon Musk's alien uncle. Benny told him what happened and he sharted Benny and himself down to the now constipated Earth. When they arrived, the Earth was destroyed. Every building blew up and everyone was stuck sharting on the ground. When they made it back to the Taco Bell, Ivan was still sharting himself on the broken toilet. Elon Musk's alien uncle was sick of this and he blew Ivan up with an obliteration ripper. Benny and Elon Musk's alien uncle sharted back to Mars, but before they knew, Ivan was sharting to Mars at light speed, destroying it, killing Benny, and Elon Musk's uncle died. Ivan survived the initial impact, but died of the severe burns in his insanity constipated crack. When his dear Brenlin, still sharting herself, heard the news, she sharted so aggressively that every single universe went extinct.